Mark, I don't think I have to explain to you how serious this situation is. And this is Tabitha. She's going to be writing down what we say, but just so you know, this is off the record. This is just for our own notes. I want you to walk me through exactly what happened on Saturday.
I broke a coffee cup, stabbed my boss, Alan, in the neck.
Yeah.
And I
go
pretty much
back.
got him right
Let's go back before the stabbing.
before the stabbing.
He wasn't there all day.
Wasn't there all day. Comes in like he owns the place.
Which he does.
And then he comes in and he's like, I want to teach you how to make the latte swan.
Alan was a little bit
He was
on
a little
edge.
bit critical. He was on edge.
more
He was on
critical
edge.
than normal. You noticed some very sharp criticism.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I noticed that I wanted to murder him. What happened?
Wait, sorry, go back. What was he doing? Was he,
Just
was there
wanted
any
to-
violence on his part?
the violence of instruction. And then, I just lost it. I mean,
Yeah.
a man can only take so much polite.
So exactly, his pushing
Instruction.
you was showing you how to make the swan. He
That's
came
what
and he
it's-
shocked you? Possibly?
Well, it, shocked me by how angry he made me. It was shocking. He wants me to take the cup that he made the swan in and take a sip and see how that tasted. And instead, I smashed the cup and I grabbed the back handle and I said, "Teach this." And I jabbed it right in his neck. He looked so surprised, but if he had known how many times I dreamt of that moment, he would have been like, "Oh, I knew this was gonna happen." Jammed the thing in his neck. He's choking. There's blood
Okay, so
literally cascading
Yeah.
all over the scene. It was, I've never, not, the movies don't do it justice. Now I'm like, well, this needs to end because he's choking and making these noises
Right.
and it's, the wound is whistling a little bit, which is just, if you've ever heard a whistling wound, it's not cool. And
do you have a history of violence in the past? Maybe some sort of
mostly fantasy.
mostly
fantasy. I mean, most of my life is a sort of murderous fantasy.
How did he end up near the coffee grinder?
Oh, I dragged him there. I dragged him to the coffee grinder, and he was a big guy. He's like 210 pounds. I have a little trouble getting him in there, but once you get him over there, all you need to do is hit the Willy Wonka lever.
He
and
obviously said something that
he was
made you-
gurgling at that point.
Okay.
Only. Oh, you mean before that? All
Yeah,
he said
that
was
made
like,
you
"Come on,
wanted
buddy,
to-
you can do it, man." And that's enough,
This is
as you know, to set anyone off.
It was a crime of passion, perhaps? It was a moment of passion.
This is a crime against violent instruction. The violence of instruction.
So are you okay with being in jail for a lifetime?
Define lifetime.
The rest of your life?
Well,
Because
will
if
I
you're-
have to make
If
lattes?
I'm pretty sure you won't have to make lattes.
Then
actually.
I'll go.
Well, this was an easy case.